Cool. Oh boy. Oh my god. Well, we knew at some point that was going to end badly. It's okay though, give me a second. Okay, so I guess we all know what's in this box. It's a DJI NEO. And yeah, honestly, I'm super pumped about this drone. How do you like that packing job? I actually really enjoy it. I think it's pretty funny. Anyhow, I've done a couple of these unboxings in the past and it's totally unscripted. I just fly by the seat of my pants and unbox this thing and I just kind of blurt out whatever pops into my head. So hopefully that's gonna be entertaining for you guys and let's just get this thing open and see what it looks like. Okay. Ooh, exciting. Lots of packing material. Okay, so I went oh my gosh. I went a different way with this one. Packing slip, we don't need that. I'll put this stuff aside for a second here. Is that not crazy? Like that is crazy. I came prepared, so I have some props here. This is the, obviously DJI Mini 3 Pro. Yeah, like, that's ridiculous. So incredibly small. So yeah, I did not go with the Fly More combo because I already have a compatible controller to fly this. So I didn't want another controller hanging around. So what I did do is I pretty much bought a Fly More combo without the controller. So what did I get here? So I got the two-way charging hub. I got a couple of extra batteries because I think this is gonna be really fun. You got 18 minutes of battery life. Like who wants to wait? You know, you want to keep flying. So extra battery is always a good thing. Charging hub, we'll talk about that in a little bit. And then of course, I got some extra propellers, which considering the protection on this thing, I don't think I'm gonna need them right away, or hopefully not at all for a long time. But I don't know. I always get extras because I do have a tendency to crash into things, especially when I'm shooting B-roll in the house. Yeah, so put those aside. And then I also got the prop guards, which just seems so ridiculously small, hey? Crazy. Okay. So let's bust this guy open. Okay, how do we open this thing? Ow. Holy moly. Okay, we don't need this. Don't need that. Yeah, here's all the boring stuff. All the manuals and quick start guides. I say this every time I do an unboxing, but I'll say it again for the folks who have never tuned into one of my unboxings. I don't actually read this paper material. I get all my stuff online. They have all the user manuals and quick start guides online because they do update them. So thank you, but that's for the recycling bin. What is this thing? Well, that's new. Stickers. That's a nice sticker. Fun. Yeah, wow, stickers. That's super fun. Like who doesn't like stickers? It's kind of funny, Apple got rid of all their stickers and DJI is giving us stickers now. I don't think DJI has given us stickers before. Anyhow, that's fun. I enjoy that. Put those over here in a safer spot. Okay, get rid of that. What's in here? Propellers maybe? Yeah. Oh, yes. Don't need that. So yes, more propellers. Steve is prepared. And yeah, USB-C to USB-C cable for charging and stuff. Now I have 10,000,001 of these cables. And yes, the screwdriver, the much, I don't want to say hated. Well, it's probably hated. Nobody likes this screwdriver. They're kind of terrible. Yeah, screw on props. Okay, so the main event here. I should be kind of taking my time with this maybe. I don't know. This is crazy. Like this is insane. Well, like, what? Come on. What are we talking about here? Oh, it does come with prop guards. Oopsie. Well, I have a spare set of prop guards. Anybody break their prop guards? Let me know. I'll send you my pair. Wow. Okay. Crazy. Yeah, of course it's bonkers light. Just for comparison's sake, here's the DJI Mini 4 Pro. Wow. Like, come on. That's just silly. And for all you Spark fans out there, I love this drone. I've always loved this drone. My favorite. I will never sell this drone. Wow, it's actually almost the size of the Spark, eh? Look at that. Cool. I've heard a few people call this, you know, I don't know, a Spark 2 or something. There's been a lot of reference to this being a Vata Mini, which I can see. But I've also heard some folks call it a Spark 2. And yeah, I don't know. Considering the size, maybe it is. Anyhow, that is pretty fun. That is absolutely ridiculous. I can't get over its size. Okay, so not much really to talk about with the drone itself. Well, I shouldn't say that. There's lots to talk about. I'm gonna peel that guy off. So little tiny batteries here. Ooh, that's on there pretty good. So that's very small, which you would expect, I guess, hey? So for comparison's sake, here's the batteries for the DJI Mini 2. They're a little bit slimmer than the Mini 2 batteries. Of course, like, you know, yeah, you get the idea. But according to DJI, you can still get about 18 minutes of flight on that. We all know that's like optimum. On the best day ever, you're gonna get 18 minutes. You're probably gonna get 15 or less, depending on how you fly. But that's okay. And just gonna pop that back in there for a second. Here's your little camera. So of course, single axis mechanical gimbal, tilt only, which is pretty common for FPV drones, and the rest of the image is stabilized via software, electronic image stabilization. So yeah, not much to it, right? You've got your USB-C charging port in the back, and you've got your downward facing sensors here for positioning. Now, of course, all the batteries come in hibernation mode, so I'm gonna have to stick this on the charger. Well, let's just put that aside for a second here. So I did get a couple extra spare batteries. Always a good idea, because this is gonna be fun to fly, and you're gonna wanna keep flying. So you're gonna want a couple in the charger while you're flying, so you're always ready to go. And I did get the two-way charging hub, because this is a little bit magical, this one. Okay, so we have some more documentation. Again, I read that online. Now this charging hub is a little bit magical because it can charge 3 batteries simultaneously. So that was something that was, I believe the first time it was introduced was with the Spark. You could pop 3 batteries on that charger and it would charge them all at the same time. So in order to do that, you need I think you need a 45 watt charger minimum. Charging in the drone itself, I think it takes a maximum of a 15 watt charger, and it takes about an hour to, I think, 50 minutes to charge 1 battery in the drone. If you use the charging hub and a minimal 45 watt charger, you can charge 3 batteries in 1 hour. So that's pretty good. So if you want to just keep flying like a maniac, this is probably a good thing to get with a charger that can, you know, give it the juice it wants, and you can just keep flying like a maniac. So what I'm going to do here, well, let's look at the sizes again here just for comparison's sake. I mean, that's great, right? That is really small. I love it. So that was one of the reasons I first got my Spark, is because I wanted to take it with me everywhere, you know, on bike rides and hikes and stuff like that. And it was just so convenient because of its small size and its toughness too. I took it everywhere, and it was awesome. And this reminds me a lot of that. Like, this is the one you're going to want to just keep with you all the time, because it's easy. It's not going to be a burden to take on any of your travels there. So I'm pumped about that. So what I'm going to do here now, I got off camera here. I got a battery, and I'm just going to get these batteries going, get them out of hibernation. But maybe before I do that, so this also operates as a charging bank, like all the DJI two-way charging hubs. They operate as a power bank, so that's very cool as well. I'm glad they kept that feature. Anyhow, let's get this guy plugged in. I want this. I want these going as soon as possible. Now, I should mention too that I did not get a controller with my Neo, and that's because the Neo is compatible with like a wide variety of controllers, which I think kind of breaks the trend with a lot of the DJI drones lately. So this guy here is compatible with this guy, the RC2. It's also compatible with the RCN2, the RCN3, which is a new one, the FPV controller 3, the Motion 3, and the Goggles 3. So that's actually really good. And I think like I said, I think it kind of bucks the trend for a lot of these DJI drones lately. They've been kind of a one and done on some of the controllers, and I really don't like that. I don't want to have a drawer full of controllers that only work with one drone. So I do really appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else to talk about here. This is like, I just can't get over how bonkers tiny this is. It's ridiculous. Like, absolutely ridiculous. I guess maybe I should mention build quality. I mean, build quality, it feels typical. These the prop guards here, like, they feel brittle as all get out. But I guess you would rather take out your prop guards than a set of props. But I do think we've got really good protection for the propellers. So hopefully that's not going to be too much of a problem. Anyhow, gotta get these batteries charged and get this thing out for a flight.